Left my wallet in there. Lucky I remembered, otherwise I'd have no money and no ID. Not good enough. So, good morning everybody. It's, what time is it? It's 9:37 a.m. And after all the rain we've had for since Christmas, we've got a beautiful sunny day. We had rain overnight, but only a light shower. So, today is motorcycle riding day. And I am going to go and check out our theme parks. Living here on the Gold Coast. We are famous, we the Gold Coast, for our theme parks. And the first theme park was Dream World, which opened up, it's close on 40 years ago, I think. Not sure of the exact date. I think it was around about 1981, 82, 83, so close, call it 40 years. And it's a direct takeoff of Disneyland in Los Angeles, but smaller. So that was the first one. Then the second one that was built was Wet n Wild, and that's a water park. That opened up probably around the early 90s, I would think. Yeah, probably the early 1990s. And then beside it was Movie World. And Movie World is a direct takeoff of Universal Studios in Los Angeles, but again smaller. And then the final theme park, well, that I'm going to visit today, Outback Spectacular, which has its themes on the Australian outback, horses, early settlers, etc., etc. And of course the one that I have missed is SeaWorld. But SeaWorld's over on the coast, and I might leave that to a separate day, and that's probably the oldest of all of them. Because I can remember coming up here in 1974, six or nine months after Kerry and I got married, and we went to SeaWorld then. But anyway, we're not going to go to SeaWorld today. So the first theme park that we're visiting is Wet n Wild, and it's a good fun day out if you're interested in swimming, water slides, laying in the sun, I guess. It's got a variety of swimming type pools. It's got a wave pool, it's got pools with water jets for the kids to play in. It's got slides that twist, turn you around inside out. It's got slides that you just slide down from the top to the bottom. And all different heights, the slides. So you can just see Wet n Wild above the trees straight ahead, those two orange shaped roofs. And Wet n Wild has grown, been expanded over the years, added different rides. And I think it actually opens at 10 a.m, so it's still got 20 minutes before it officially opens. And normally on a busy day it looks like a very quiet day today. Today is Thursday, middle of the week, and it's not school holidays, so that makes a difference. But you come here on school holidays and the weather's fine, this car park will be completely full, and the crowds will be queued up to get in, Yes, but at the moment, dead quiet. I know when my 3 kids were all younger, because we lived nearby, we used to buy them an annual pass, and we could bring them up here after school finished, because the school that they went to was only a kilometre from here. So we used to be able to take them up to here, pick them up from school, drop them off here, let them have a swim for half an hour or an hour, and then come pick them up. And then it was always available to them on the weekends and holidays. Alright, so this is Wet and Wild. I know they, like all the theme parks, they took a hammering when the pandemic was at its peak and everything was shut down. People were laid off. My son-in-law Brett, my daughter Stacey, her husband Brett, he's a landscape gardener, and he looks after this park. He's one of the supervisors there. He looks after this park, Outback Spectacular, which is coming up, and Movie World. And I'm not sure how many staff they have, but I have a feeling it's around about 20 to look after the gardens and the landscaping. A few other jobs I guess they do, I'm not quite sure. I can remember when I was a policeman, we got a job to come here. There was always people trespassing, couldn't help it. And they used to jump the fence to try and get in for free. Anyway, these 2 German backpackers, decided that they would use the fence pass, as we called it, the fence pass. So they didn't realise that there's security cameras all the way around, and they're always monitored. So what they did, they had a camper van. They parked their camper van right here where it says no parking, right up against the edge. Got up on top of the camper van and jumped over the fence from the roof of the camper van. And they only got in about 100 odd metres, and the security called them and called us. Well, the policy from the Wet and Wild is they want the police to charge anybody with trespass. Anyway, we took these 2 girls back to the police station. It's only about 5k from here. And they'd only been in Australia for about a month, and they were planning to be here for 12 months, backpacking, working. And we said, look, if you go to court and get a conviction of any sort or get into trouble, you can be kicked out of the country, asked to leave. So we just gave them a caution, sent them on their way, and they were so relieved. And we drove them back here into their van and said, look, if you want to go in, pay, but don't do it again. And anyway, that was that. All right, so, and this car park I'm in now is all Wet and Wild. All right, so Outback Spectacular.